this makeup is turning out too good. Like,
Say a prayer for me. I'm surrounded by some people that need prayer about me. Tell them keep me from that evil eye. From that evil eye.
My name is Ugochi, and if this is the first time you're coming across my channel, welcome. And if you guys are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I want to share with you guys my everyday makeup routine. It's super easy, super affordable. Majority of the products that I use today are drugstore, so if you're a beginner in makeup, this is for you. You don't have to spend or break the bank in order to get a flawless look, as you guys can see. And honestly, since I started doing makeup, the quality of drugstore makeup is really that girl, okay? So don't sleep on them. If you guys are interested in seeing the look right here, make sure you guys stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed, and go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if you guys enjoy my content. Make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. And we're gonna get right into the video. So I did my brows off camera, and for my brows I used the Benefit Precise My Brow Pencil in the number 5. This is my favorite brow product that I've ever used, and I literally swear by this. And to clean up the bottom of my eyebrows, I went ahead and used my e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer in Deep Chestnut. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same concealer and I am going to conceal my eyelids. So I like to do this because I have discoloration on my eyelids. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I just put a little bit of this on. And then I'm gonna take this busted brush I've had for years, and then just blend it out. To set my concealer, I'm using my Infallible Loose Setting Powder in Medium Deep, the number 614. This is what I use. I'm just gonna take this and dust it on my eyes just to set the concealer. Before I put eyeshadow on, I like to put my lashes on because putting lashes on is just too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on off camera and come back and continue on with my face. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm breaking out like a lot lately. I don't know what's going on, but I have this dark mark from an old pimple, a pimple right here. I have some dark marks over here on my cheeks, and I have a lot of discoloration on my like mustache area, my chin, and my jawline, like, and my neck. I don't know if you guys have seen it in the past, but that is like my biggest problem area when it comes to my face. So I like to conceal that up before I put on any foundation. The concealer that I like to use is L'Oreal's Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This I've had in my collection for a while. This is in the color Honey, and I like to do this before I put on any primer because that's just the way I like to do it. I also have discoloration on my nose over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead, put this on the areas where I have like dark marks, just line. I have like this weird line of discoloration. And then I'm taking my beauty blender. Sometimes I soak my beauty blender fully, but sometimes I just use a spray bottle and spray it like that. So it gets like kind of damp, but not like all the way damp. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this entire thing out. I know I look crazy, but trust me, trust me. I never used to do this step before. I used to just go in straight with my primer and foundation. But if you guys are looking for more full coverage and you want to clear up your dark marks when you put on makeup, like this is a step you don't want to skip. Once that's blended out, I don't really blend it out entirely like crazy because I am putting foundation on top of it. I don't really care. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Milk Hydro Primer. The way I put primer on, I don't put it to my entire face. I only put it in the areas that get super oily, and that's mainly my T-zone. So I'll start with my forehead, bring it down a little, and then under my eyes and down over here. And if I have any extra, then I'll go ahead and like put it around. Okay, so once that's all dried down, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. Lately, I've been using my Fenty foundation, the Pro Filt'r. This is in the color 445. And I'm just gonna shake it a little bit. And I like to put the foundation on the back of my hand. And I'm starting off with 2 pumps. I like to start off small and then build up as I see fit. I'm just gonna go ahead and like spread it out on my hand. And then apply. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend it out. So when I'm putting my foundation on, I don't really bring it under my eyes because I'm gonna put concealer there. So under my eyes, I don't really focus on that when I'm putting that on, just to let you guys know. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more. I think I'm gonna add like 2 more pumps. For this next layer, I'm gonna use this brush. Again, I've had it for a long time, it's beat up. And then I'm just gonna dab it. And then get the coverage that I'm looking for. When it comes to like my neck area, because I have so much discoloration, I like to do that like last, after my face. Okay, so once I'm done with my face, I'll take the remaining foundation and I'll just bring it down to my neck. Even though I have so much discoloration under my neck, I still don't like to put too much makeup because I don't want it to transfer on my clothes. I always set my foundation with a loose setting powder, and I'm just using this drugstore one by Maybelline, the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I've had this. This is like one of my first makeup products that I had since I started makeup, and honestly it's probably the best drugstore finishing powder. So I'm just taking the same brush and a little powder, and then I'm just going to tap it into my skin. This step really sets your foundation, like it's not gonna move. And then I'll bring it down to my neck. After I finish setting that, I'm gonna set that with my setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. I mean, it's pretty good. And then when I spray that, I'll take my beauty blender and then just tap everything in. Okay, so now I'm going to do contour and concealer. And for contour, I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Cabana. And then for the concealer under my eye, I'm using, again, the e.l.f. 16 Camel Concealer. And this one is in Deep Cinnamon. I love these concealers. They're very full coverage and they dry down pretty quickly. I like to put my concealer in the corner like this and then drag the rest like that. Doing your concealer like this gives a more natural look in my opinion, so then I'll just give some on my nose. I usually don't put concealer on my forehead because you guys can see I have no forehead. My forehead is literally like 2 inches long. So just for the video, I guess I'll put a little bit. Let me drag this a little bit. Okay, taking that same beauty blender, I'm gonna blend everything out, but I'm going to let the under eye dry down a little bit, so. Okay, so once I finish blending everything but my under eyes, I will go in with my contour, just like this tapered brush here, and I'm just gonna tap it. And I'm using a very light hand. Same thing on the other side. And then sometimes I add a little to my nose as well. I'll take my beauty blender and blend the rest of my concealer under my eyes. I like having bright concealer. It's just like something new nowadays. So I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer, and this one is in Deep Olive. It's much brighter and it has like a yellow undertone to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that. I'm just doing like dots. I'm not gonna do it the same way. And for this one, I'm not gonna let it like dry down. I'm just gonna go straight into it. Okay, it's coming together, it's coming together. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I like to take this brush and my Beauty Bakerie PLAINTAIN powder, my Beauty Bakerie loose powder in the color PLAINTAIN. I use this only for like my concealed areas because I like a bright concealed look. I feel like it brings out the face a lot. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to dab it on the areas that I put concealer. But when it comes to my under eye, I kind of like OD on it just to set it really, really good. You guys see how brightening this powder is? I love it so much. Okay, once I finish setting that, again, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay All Night and set all of that on my whole entire face. Same technique as last time, just dab that into the skin. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. My favorite bronzer is the Revolution Pro Sculpting Bronzer, and this is in En Robe. I also like my Morphe bronzer, and this is in Supreme. I think I'm gonna go in with my Morphe bronzer. This is what it looks like. I love it so much. And I'm taking my face definer brush by Just Up. Just gonna tap it like that. Tap off some. And the way I like to put my bronzer on so I can get like a white, what's the word? More like chiseled up look. I put my bronzer like where I basically put my blush. You guys will see. So I just go like this. And usually where you put your brush, I'll start from here and go down like that. And I also go in circular motions. I don't know if you guys can tell, like, just like that. Then I'll put some on my forehead. I just don't really see the point of me putting anything on my forehead because it's so small, but I'll still put a little product, you know. These hairs are like in the way. And I also like to add bronzer to like my jawline just a little bit. Just a little. I don't really do much to my jawline because I have discoloration. I don't like to bring any attention there, so that is the bronzer. The next step is to clean up this area. Now you don't have to do this. I just like doing it because I love chiseled cheekbone. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder. And I'm using the same brush that I used for my under eye for this part. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take a little bit, get this hair out of the way. And then just draw the line. I mean, you guys will see. I like to bring mine literally like curved into like my cheek or like my smile line. I don't know, I just like that look. I don't know why people just stop, like they go straight down. Your face doesn't go straight down, because like when you smile, it doesn't go down, it goes up. So that's why I like to follow that like line. And I'll just like bring it up to like my nose. And once I got that, I'll just take this, and I don't let it sit. My camera just died out of nowhere. But basically, chisel the cheek like from here and curve it into the like your smile line. That's gonna give you like a very natural, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys can see. You see how it's just like natural? That's what I like. Okay, while we're here, I am going to set more of my under eye. When I use my Anastasia powder under my eyes, I don't tap it, I just brush it. Because this gives you like an airbrushed look, and I promise you it will. That's why I love this powder so much. So just dust it into the under eye, and I promise you, you guys will look so good. Make sure you bring it all the way up. Okay, this makeup is turning out too good, like, Now for blush, I honestly have not really bought into blush like that, but I do have these two drugstore ones, CoverGirl Cheekers and Fit Me blush right here. And I think I'm just gonna mix the two because I don't really wear blush like that, but these are like red based blushes, you guys can see. Take a little from here. And for my blush, I like to smile when I put it on, because if you just put it on like this, like no, just smile and just make sure you bring it up. And that's literally it. I'm not putting any more on. But this color looks really good. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and take the Enrobe bronzer, and I'm just gonna put that like on my eyelids just to bring a little life. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and make sure that I kind of blend out the sides so it doesn't look too harsh. So when I am completely done with my face, I like to go in with the Nye Final Seal. I can see it. This is a matte makeup sealer, so like this is like once you're done. Like when you spray this, your makeup is going nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. A little goes a long way. It has this minty smell, so make sure you close your eyes because it can be irritating to the eyes. So, woo, ooh. Now I'm gonna go in and with my beauty blender and just make sure it's all good. This one dries down really quickly, so you're gonna have to work fast. Now that we're done with the face, I'm gonna do a little something to my eyes, nothing crazy. I'm just gonna go in with my matte lip liner Club Hopper. This is what it is. And I'm just gonna put this like underneath my eyes. And yes, this is a lip liner, but you can put it on your eyes. I think it's safe. I know my hair is a hot mess, but I'm gonna figure that out before I end this video. But for my lips, I am gonna go ahead and use my Morphe lip liner in Richie. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my Fenty cream lip gloss in MAUVE WIVE's. Favorite lip gloss, hands down, okay? And I'm just gonna line my lips. I like it. I like this lip combination. Alright, I'm gonna go and fix my hair and then come back and yeah.
Say a prayer for me. I'm surrounded by some people that need prayer on me. Tell them keep me from that evil eye. From that evil eye.
I'm so obsessed and I'm happy with the way it came out. It's so pretty, flawless, simple, and it's very much everyday type of makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed, and follow me on all of my socials, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
People them wanna test me, but I don't feel no breath.